Ah, that was stupid. Died for no reason. Okay. This thing has more HP now? Where is it? Guess I have to look for wildlife. Okay. Let's go to the safe point safely. Okay. Not sure how this thing is so disease. Didn't I have like poison arrows? How do I switch? Where is it? Okay. Wait. Why the hostile? I didn't know. How many are there? Hopefully this guy comes close so I can one strike him. Okay, that's his path. so that's all I can hold extra stuff. Take. Take. Second chance. This ammo is fine. It looks like I'm good on Richwood. Concentration. Potent medicine. Okay, just ignore that. Should be good now. Oh, and let's use this for fast travel for free. Apparently that can be a thing. Let's get fast, yeah. Give him that. Now, where do we want to go? Let's take this because we know we need one.
be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Outlander approaching. That the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Dwarf servers.
Good enough for me.
Okay.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. Gotta move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
A nice side quest. That's annoying.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Yeah.
I know everyone wants to hear, and say that again.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
Oh yeah, I definitely want this upgrade. There we go, acid. Okay, don't have this thing for sound shell. You cannot even get the second upgrade as well. I'm gonna need this. I'm really running out of bladed warriors. Culture Behemoth. Shout the bow. What's this? This is actually gonna be more useful. Yeah. No, a Thunder Sling. Actually, I ran out of metal shards. Okay, potions are apparently a problem. So if I wanna have more capacity, okay, what about this? Okay, this I just got lucky. At least I can carry more bombs or whatever. Special kill style.
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's talking.
This should be useful. Now, I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
That's kind of what she's doing at the inventory thing.
The bristlebacks threaten us all. What do you want, Albert? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, Gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Come on, you love. Fight like you mean it.
Oi, slag. Yes, hi. Are you ready? My cup is empty. Fix it.
Ah, Savior! Over here!
What's that gonna be?
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
Yeah.
If you say so. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvin up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvin wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
It's a Tanakian, but any tribe can enjoy it. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from.
This is like chess, but extra complicated.
Their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Okay, so health stuff is 1 victory point.
Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Gotta move that machine forward. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece closer. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's, and your current machine has 2, so in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my... Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy. That means that wasn't so hard. Just remember to always check for the best terrain. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor. Though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike player. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
That's complicated. No rewards for this, but this has a reward. Okay,
Don't be a stranger.
I can play this another day.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that fire and spit. That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks. Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristleback. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stop by briefly for supplies. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into...
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the wreck. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
I thought you'd be back.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, but realized it was running smooth. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber, so he jangled purses all over Mainspring. Getting a thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off.
This concession decree. What?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvind has a stake in all, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to... Where are you off to?
Looks weird. What's this thing right here? What happens if I poison them? Not much. that a rat or a bird? That's gonna help me later. Okay, so I have some stuff in the stashes, which is great.
Is that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwires.
Okay. Don't have to craft any. I can actually craft many of those though. Never mind, I'm actually out of shards. That's a huge problem.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
I don't kill, buddy. And those tripwires blow.
Just like I thought. Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Give me those stuff. Tripwires don't kill them. Come closer. It's gonna forget about me in like a second.
Now's my chance!
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thanks for Forge showed up. Tripwire's handy. She nothing's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
Sure.
See, you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The The Vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster.
Yes.
Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Okay.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well,
let me guess.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest. Kept pressing for the Ulvin discount. I said no, I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire.
Wow.
Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the...
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting ground. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
Maybe. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. This'll be in my stash when I need it. There's tracks headed up the hill. The errands? My focus can help me follow them. Let's see where this leads.
Yeah, who the fuck need those? Not as good as an actual bow. I'm gonna need this. Shot. Oh,
There. That should be enough wild meat for Nilbeth.
Oh, what's a shame. Damn, that's way too far. Ouch. Not sure how to guess safely here.
These bristlebacks are everywhere.
No, it's all fun. Actually, I need to help his ass. Looks intolerable. Although he can handle himself.
Another one down. Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend!
Oh, this guy's actually hard. That's a behemoth thing. Okay, buddy.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Turn it to scrap, Aloy.
Okay, you're a bit too close. Let's do this. And then that. Just whoa, I instantly died from that. Okay, only acid arrows then.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, this guy's firing a bunch. Oh, wow. Missed. Oof. this thing. Of course. Get out of here. Yeah. So lucky it's bad. Him been knocked down cell phone. This guy's about to kill me. This is acid can still. Yes. Damn, that's huge. What's this?
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Yeah, sure. If anybody needed that during the fight, they want to have them.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers.
Not really.
How bad is it?
This? Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. What's the story?
I need the embassy to happen. Erend, what I did at the Spire... What we did, it just slowed it down.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's...
Alone.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a good...
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry?
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the Battle of the Spire, you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy, and you just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay.
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
No quick saves or anything. The guns. Suicide. What's this? Give me this campfire.
I can get data telling me machines from the mountains. Just need to find one. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside.
Okay, better have this. Oh, almost had the second one right away. Don't miss the second one, come on. I missed it. Where are you anyway? Oh. Oh, too.
I'd love...
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delegate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. And it's full of bristlebacks.
No, these guys are aggressive and people are fighting them here. Just a problem. Just afraid, just don't move. What a mess. Okay. I'm out of bows and arrows. I think I need for it. Okay. Somehow still didn't hit that. 3 poison arrows. Let's not fire from this distance. Let's just change to normal arrows. Okay, okay, stop.
One less machine.
That's the last one? Okay. Let's get all this. That's not the last one.
Oh, that's a bit of rock friend.
So these 3.
Incoming.
Yes. Okay, this guy's half down.
Another one down.
Okay, that's a problem. Especially since I got no ammo. And I can't even craft. I'm about to die here. Okay. Shit. Minecraft? No.
One less machine.
Can I craft the acid now? Yes. Don't fire at me.
Another one down.
What's the last one? There is. That's very bad. Please don't tell me I have to start from scratch now.
And it's full of bristlebacks.
Yeah. How? I'm missed again. Okay, just wait. I'm so bad. Stop moving, stop moving. Slow motion is way not slow enough. Yes. Okay, he's aiming at me. Just pump him full of arrows. Yes.
One less machine.
Can't craft. Okay, can't miss either. Don't fire, don't fire, don't fire.
Smokes that spit fire instead of acid.
Okay, this guy needs to calm down. Why are they so fast? Nice.
Another one down.
No. Ooh. Okay. Am I still alive? Not so sure. I don't know. Good jump, good jump. Let's fight from a distance. Go, go, climb.
One less machine.
Okay. There we go.
Another one down.
Okay, last one, don't die. Also,
Going down!
There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We got to talk.
Hold up.
I'll fill up all I can.
I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to shore Barren Light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a... Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. I need to get going.
Thanks to you, that might actually be...
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. Voorhis too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
There's a campfire light here, so let's use it for fast travel.
Time to get Olvin to blow the whistle, then Voorhis to Barren Light.
How goes it, Hammerhead? I'll drink you under the table anytime. Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Still here, I see.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course.
No.
You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Blow the whistle.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
What?
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Haha.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll get to that.
Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight.
Ooh. This feels like the original one. Kinda wanna have this. I thought I just bought this, so no. No, I'm not looking to sell anything, thanks. Don't have anything. What do you have?
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red.
He's selling fast starter packs. Not really worth 25 shells. Acid trap. Oh, that's expensive, buddy. Let's get those for free somehow. What's this? Sharpshoot bow. Fire hunter bow. This is kind of worth it. Just
Come back anytime.
thanks.
Yeah. Wooing an Osram woman with a poem sounds like a great idea.
I want another cup of...
Okay, this is 6 and 25. And this is 8. Okay, so if I use acid arrows, I use them here. Okay, for these,
Power
they're
and protection.
next.
What will you choose?
The way to Barrenlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says.
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
Are you kidding me?
I'm off to Barrenlight, Wadis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barrenlight. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
Spend skill points. Oh wow, this is way different. That's kind of strange. That's nice. Stealth Stalker? Oh, that looks super strong. Oh, even aiming a weapon activates it? Okay. Potent medicine. I don't know what's more important, medicine or reconstruction. That's cool. These abilities are awesome. Okay. That can be better. There's also cover crafting. I don't want to have this yet. Kinda want to have the healing thing, because healing is important. Both of these are not good. I'm gonna need that real skill. Heck yeah. Instead of flange and teal. And this firing over the head was cool. Okay, it's getting late, guys. I have to go.
One little dose in that damn fort. Fire it.
Give this game a good save. Quick save. For manual save is very different. Yeah, let's manual save as water, just in case. And let's call it a day. Good night, guys.